Hi, so today we're making a powder to foam face cleanser. So your face cleanser is actually going to be in powder form. Few things that I love about this face cleanser. I love that it's in powder form, so we don't have to worry about using a preservative at all. It activates when you add the water, and you only make enough that you need for that use. The other thing that I love about this is it's super easy to travel with. I don't know about you, but everything tends to break in my bags. And just to kind of show you, when you mix it up, you're going to wind up with a face cleanser that looks more like this. Without further ado, let's go ahead and learn how to make this face cleanser. Let's go ahead and look at our clays. So the cool thing about a powder face cleanser is that you don't have to worry about preserving clays. So clays are typically really difficult to preserve in anything. So when you use them, you really have to be careful. The cool thing about this recipe is that we're able to use the clays without having to worry about preserving it, right? Because it is in powder form until you use it. So we're able to use these clays that we otherwise wouldn't be able to. Our first clay is kaolin clay, which is a mild clay, great for dry and sensitive skin, and it's also an exfoliant in this formula. Our next clay is Dead Sea clay, which is nutrient rich, also an exfoliant. Then we have rose petal powder, which is very fragrant. It's also a cleanser and an antioxidant. So in order to have this be a face wash, we need a surfactant, right? We need something that's going to do the cleansing. So the surfactant that I'm using is SLSA, which is a very mild surfactant. It's what's going to make this face wash bubble. Granted, you're not going to get a super bubbly face wash. It's more of an exfoliating face cleanser than a really bubbly formula. So we are going to use SLSA. When we add the water to our face cleanser, we don't want it just to be soupy and weird. We do need something to help thicken the product up. So we have xanthan gum, which is a thickening agent. It makes more of a gel consistency, kind of what you would expect in a face wash. Then we have arrowroot powder to help thicken it up just a little bit more. And one of my favorite ingredients, colloidal oatmeal, which is a soothing agent. It helps to relieve dry skin, is also added to this cleanser. This might be one of the simplest face cleansers that you'll ever make. So we'll go ahead, we're just going to add all of our ingredients into a bowl. Kaolin clay, Dead Sea clay, rose petal powder, SLSA. Now be a little bit more careful when you pour this one. Xanthan gum, arrowroot powder, colloidal oatmeal, and then you're simply going to mix all of this together. I love the rose petal powder in here. It actually gives our face wash a little bit of fragrance. And it's just going to take you just a few minutes to get everything mixed in. The good thing about this face wash is it's very good at exfoliating your face. I just love the feeling of it. You don't get quite as many bubbles as you would in a normal face cleanser, but you get more exfoliating. And then just go ahead and grab a container. So I'm only making by weight 2 ounces of the face cleanser, but I need a 4-ounce container to hold it. Just something to keep in mind. Then we'll just go ahead and scoop all of that in there. And it really is that simple to make this powder to foam face cleanser. So I want to do a little test and just kind of show you how this face cleanser works. So you just pop some into a container, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water. And I need just a little bit more water. So when you're mixing it, you don't want it super runny, and you also don't want it super thick. Maybe just a dollop more water. And I think that is a good consistency for your face wash. So as you can see, it doesn't take, a really long time to mix it up. I just want to kind of show you how this works. I'm gonna wash my arm here. Like I said, you're not going to get a super bubbly consistency. But you do get a nice exfoliant. And as you can see, there are some bubbles starting to form. You can't see in the video, obviously, but it does do a very gentle but nice, thorough exfoliating on your face. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy making your powder to foam face cleanser. And I went ahead, I just popped the recipe down in the description below.